Hey, thanks a lot, Barry. Coach, going at halftime, 23-3. Team came out, reeled off 21 consecutive points in the second half, took the lead, fell behind 26-24, got the lead late, and just gave it up there in the end, and just an unfortunate, tough, heartbreaking loss out of these kids battled back in that final 30 minutes.
Oh, I hurt so much for our players and our staff. Honestly, I can't tell you how much I hurt for them, the effort they put in. All the colleagues and the people I care about in this profession have constantly asked, how are our players, how are they? Are they still playing hard? They've prepared so hard and given so much to get this thing turned around, and it showed. It took till the second half for us to let go and play empowered football for each other, and you saw them give their hearts to it, and that's the result. And unfortunately, we couldn't get the ultimate prize, and I wanted it for them so badly.
And, Coach, you look at it, too. It really started with the offensive line coming out so aggressive and just you were determined, been determined we were going to run the football in the second half of that opening drive.
Yeah, it was critical for us to set the stage and get something out of that first drive, but also be physical and play the way we're going to have to win football games. And what an answer by them, and so proud of them to get something out of their work and take a step forward. It was a really good start.
And let's just ask you this, because after we talk about next up, what we got to get prepared for the next game, this one has a little different feeling than the other ones to it. The kids fought so hard. They bought into the message of the locker room. You saw what the practice was get transcended and carried over into the second half. Getting them back together, getting their head right where they need to be for a home game next week about Coastal. Walk me through that.
Well, it's going to be hard because we're all human, right? We've licked a lot of wounds this year. But the thing is 34-31 on the road tells you something a little bit different. And now it's my job to make sure I find a way to breed strength, confidence, and empower this operation to pick up where we left off in this one and go play even better at home in front of a great fan base that needs to see us play well at home. And that's going to be tricky. I'll be honest with you. It's a tricky thing to do, and it's my job to make sure we do it, and I'll work tirelessly to make sure that I find every way to get to our brains and our hearts first, and then our bodies.
All right, Coach, we'll see you next week.